Previously on Zoelle's World.
Let me just show you. Look at this packaging though. Is this what the candle looks like? All of their candling. It smells like my husband after a shower. Of course, doing so swathed in a fabulous coat. Hello. And it was like, hey. This is very floral.
Hey guys, welcome back to Zoelle's World. Today, I guess I have sort of a home vlog for you because we are doing part 2 of our Pixie Does Apothecary review. So the reason I decided to do it this way was because I really wanted to give Pete and Allie like my full attention to their candles, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what I thought of the candles, where I had them, how long I burned them. I wanted to give you all of the details other than me sniffing candles out of the jar. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. We're gonna take a tour. You have to excuse my messy house because look, it is what it is. So we're gonna start here in the front. We're gonna start in my office and I will tell you about the candles for each of the rooms and what I did to maximize the scent to the extent that I could, and where I found that, you know, the scents just didn't work. So we're gonna have the positives and the negatives, the pros and the cons, the good and the bad, because that is what you get when you get a review from a Jean Eclair. So let's just do that. Okay, so here is my office, and this is where I had my Tiana scented candle, which was Blue Skies and Sunshine, I believe. It was a candle that was created just for me. Allie, I will be ordering more because it smelled wonderful. Now, this office is about a 13 by 13 foot room. I did have the door closed. I had one candle in here, so one of the full-size candles. So with one candle in this room, and I typically burn that candle from like 8 in the morning until like 3 in the afternoon, and then I blew it out, and then the scent actually lingered until about 6 or 7 when I was leaving the office. And I think that candle lasted in here, burning it for that many hours, maybe like 4 days. I was very sad when it burned out. I'm so glad I had 2. Okay, so this is my foyer area. In here, I had originally had the candles in my kitchen, and you'll see that in a minute. But I ended up putting 2 candles in here. I had one sitting on top of the piano, and I had one sitting on top of this desk. Now this space is really large, and so I didn't really get a full effect of the candles in the kitchen, which is why I moved them in here. But I will tell you, putting them like across from each other, so having one candle over there and one candle over here, anytime you walk through this area here, it smelled beautifully. And that's with this open space and this open space. So as soon as you walked from my front door through this area entering into the house, the candle smelled amazing. And then out here, I think I had Anita Darling. Okay, so in this bathroom, and you still see I have one left. It just burned out today, finally. And I literally burned my candles until there was literally nothing left. So this bathroom is kind of a small bathroom. So this space got the full effect of the candle with the doors closed, which probably shouldn't do. It's not the safest thing, leaving a candle burning with the door closed, but I did it. Now, do not judge this room because this is like, I've been boxing. This is like my, Nick calls it this is where my treasure closet is. And so he calls it my FedEx room, and it kind of looks like a FedEx room right now. But all I'm showing you this room for is to let you know, when I opened this door, that candle so I kept the bathroom door closed, and then I just opened the door. I left the candle here in that corner of the bathroom, and the scent did make it into the room, but it wasn't very strong in the room, but it did make it into the room. The other thing you have to remember about these candles, guys, is they've been sitting around for about 10 months. And so, you know, maybe the scent would have been a lot stronger had I burned them as soon as I got the candles, but I waited 10 months and they still smelled beautiful. Now this is my kitchen and family room space. Now I will say the candles in this space did nothing. And I had two. I had one, oh goodness, look at this, look at this, look at this. I can't walk. Okay, the puppies are like all over my, puppies, move, stop attacking my slippers. Stop attacking the slippers. They're attacking my Grogu slippers. So I had a candle over there, and then I had one over here, and then I also tried one here and here, but I never had more than two. So I think with how well the candles did in the other spaces, if I did the candles again for this space, I'd have to use at least 4. And this space is about, I don't know, like 18 by 40. So it's a larger space. And because I didn't really have a place on this side of the room to put one of the candles, I couldn't really kind of get the scent from this side of the room and this side of the room, because I won't put a candle under the TV, and then I don't really have any other place to put a candle down here. So I will say, if your space is open, you're going to need more candles. And again, caveat, these candles were 10 months old versus, you know, freshly made candles. So I'm going to order some more, and I'm going to burn them quicker this time, and then I'll do an update. Okay, puppies, I'm going upstairs. Okay, now we're going up the stairs. So when I had the candles burning downstairs, I didn't smell anything in this area, and I didn't expect to, because I already told you, like, we didn't smell anything in the kitchen, so I didn't expect to smell anything up here. This is my library. I don't burn candles out here, so there wasn't anything here. Now this is our room. Ignore the mess. We just came back from a trip and we're in the process of unpacking. I burn candles on this dresser all the time. And I did have, the one that I said smelled like musk was at the Heart of Tahiti. I had that one burning in here, and it did smell good, but it didn't do great in this space. Now in my bathroom, I had the frozen candle, the Ice Palace. That candle did really well in the bathroom, again, with the door closed, not so much when the door was open. I did burn the Ice Palace candle here in my laundry room. I mean, there's nothing to see, it's a laundry room, but I did sit it on the dryer and I burned it in here, and it did very, very well in this space. Where I found the candles did the best was in my son's room. So if you have a boy and you have a room that smells like a boy, so you can see we still have 2 of them. So I used 2 in this space because he's a boy and we need 2. And they work beautifully. And I'm probably gonna order more. This is the Ice Palace. Like, we're pretty much out because I burned them while he's at school. This one has more, so I'm probably gonna light that up in a second. But yeah, so in this space, this room is probably like 13 by 13. I don't know that we needed 2 otherwise, other than the fact that he's a boy. He's a teenage boy. Teenage boys are teenage boys. Okay, this is the last room where I burned I burned a candle in Zoelle's bathroom. So if you have like a room this size, I burned a candle in here and smelled great. 1 candle, all we needed for here. I don't know who used her toilet and why the seat is up, but okay. The last place, now definitely we have been on a filming palooza. So we have lots of open boxes, and it is a freaking puzzle in here. But this is the last place where I burned a candle. I only burn candles in here when I'm in here, just because like there's too many things that I think can catch on fire in the area. But this is where I sit the candle, which is like across from the door. And one candle, when the doors close, does very, very well in this room. Okay, so there you have it, guys. My totally and completely unbiased review about the Pixie Dust Apothecary candles. Would I order them again? Absolutely, hands down, 100% yes. However, they are a bit pricey to have like so many in like my open areas. So I would probably order them and use them in like the spaces where I only need one candle. But the spaces where I would need like 4 or 5 or more candles to get like the maximum effect, I don't think that those are the right candles for that space. Now, if they started making them bigger, then we will revisit it. But the candle, I don't know if you remember the candle that I had on the counter, that candle actually does pretty good in that big space for the size of that candle and the brand of it. So I'll link that in the description box below if you're interested. But that candle, when I burn it, I not only smell it when I walk in the front door, I smell it like all the way upstairs in the library area. So Allie and Pete, if you're looking into going into giant candles, I could probably use one of those. I'll be your tester. But yes, if you are interested in beautifully created, beautiful smelling Disney candles, because all of the candles smelled as they burned exactly as they smelled in the cans. I don't think that there was one candle that I would say didn't match the scent from when you first opened the candle. So props to Allie and Pete for that, because I have burned a lot of candles. I love candles. I've burned a ton of them, and a lot of the candles that I have burned, when you burn them, while they smell divine, when you're like sniffing the jar, when you burn them, you're like, did I light the candle? So these candles don't do that, but you do have to have the right space. And I do think some of the scents are stronger than others, so you also have to have the right scent for your space. Because I found that the Ice Palace scent and the Blue Skies at Night did really, really well. Like, they were super, super strong. The Anita Darling was very soft and subtle, which may be the intended effect, because sometimes you don't want like a very strong candle. But the Anita Darling was a very soft scent, so it was kind of harder to fill the space. And the Heart of Tafiti was good. The Heart of Tafiti was good. It smelled like a nice musk, but it wasn't, I will say, it wasn't as much of a musk smell when it was burning as it was when you sniffed it in the jar. So yes, thank you, Allie and Pete, for such beautiful candles. Thank you for providing such quality candles. I will be ordering more. And if you want to get your own Pixie Dust Apothecary candles, definitely check out my code in the description box below. I believe it's like Zoelle 15 or something like that. You will get you a discount on your candles. So check that out. Check out Pixie Dust Apothecary. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And remember, this is Zoelle's World. I just live in it. Bye!